Hello, this is George Cunningham, the school counselor coordinator for Hampton High School. And I'm just going to take a few moments just to introduce the PSAT Nmsqt, which is a test that all of our uh, second year high school students, our current cohort 2021, as well as any junior uh, cohort 2020 um, who signs up to take this test. Basically, all 10th graders and then a few 11th graders will be taking the PSAT and MSQT on October 10th, which is a Wednesday, coming up in about a couple weeks. Reason why you will be taking this test is this is one of the practices that you will get in preparing to become college ready and to understand the process for applying to college, as taking the SAT, which is the test you take after the PSAT, is a part of that application process when you go to apply during your senior year. Now, the purpose of the PSAT, or the rationale for taking it, is to understand and to learn what you have discovered in high school and to understand what you will need when you, in order to succeed in college. College required, four-year colleges require you to take either the SAT or the ACT as a part of the application process. And this test that you'll be taking on the 10th will help you prepare eventually for taking either one of those tests. Now, specifically for the PSAT and Nmsqt, it measures the reading, writing, and language and math skills that you have developed over the course of your school career. You will not find any questions that are asking you for facts from literature, history, or science. You don't even have to recall math formulas, because the purpose of the PSAT is to measure your reasoning and critical thinking skills. So there's nothing at this point that you have to cram at the last minute in regards to studying. For the most part, this is a multiple choice test, and it is a time test, which is a little different than what you're accustomed to when taking an SOL, for instance. The total test time is 2 hours and 45 minutes, and it's divided up into several sections, including verbal, reading, writing, and math. So you'll be timed per section. And the good news is there is absolutely no penalty for guessing. So you only get scored on the answers that you get correct. Now, again, as I mentioned earlier at the onset of this video, this purpose of taking the PSAT is to prepare you for the SAT. And one of the interesting things and nice things about taking the PSAT is once you've completed it, you get your scores back typically just before winter break, and you will get an email about this to your either your student Gmail or your personal email, whichever email that you placed on your answer sheet, to view your scores, and you're able to link that to the official SAT practice on Khan Academy. SAT or College Board has partnered with Khan Academy in order to give you a real personalized experience so that you can see where your strengths are based on the results of the PSAT, and then determine where your needs are, where you need that extra support. And Khan Academy will give you individualized online support so that you can begin practicing to be prepared to take the SAT, which you typically take in your junior year. Of course, another benefit is it helps you begin getting ready for college, and college and career items involves some planning tools that you'll get as a part of the PSAT results. You're also entered in a National Merit Scholarship Program, which becomes available to you as a junior, where you can already begin earning money, financial aid towards college after graduating from high school. And then also, of course, you will get recommendations for particular AP courses that we offer that, based on how you do on a PSAT, specific courses that we offer It'll highlight those courses that you might find a great deal of success in earning college credit while in high school. And finally, you will begin receiving electronic correspondence as far as admission and financial aid information from various colleges. Now, what are my next steps as far as after you get your scores back for PSAT? Again, as I mentioned before, you are able to link your account with Khan Academy, and that would just simply mean you go into satpractice.org and linking your College Board account with Khan Academy. We'll be going over this again once you get your scores back. We'll have an evening event where we'll be inviting you and your parents out so that they can understand that process and you can understand it better as to how it will serve you well to begin practicing this year as you prepare to complete your second year in high school and then move on to your third year where you'll actually take the SAT. And as far as how can I practice with Khan Academy, the nice thing about Khan Academy, it has thousands of practice questions. Videos are included to cover all concepts that you will experience when taking the SAT before you actually sit for it. There's also 6 official full-length SAT practice tests, and the thing that's interesting about this aspect is it is under a time scenario, so it actually gives you a real experience as to getting through each section in a specific time period and knowing how to look at questions and look at the answers and be able to answer them in a way that allows you to get all of them done by the time is called. As I mentioned before, you'll get some personalized recommendations based on your strengths and your weaknesses concerning the results of your PSAT, and then as you continue practicing on Khan Academy. You'll also receive some SAT tips and strategies so that as you're taking the test, the actual SAT in your junior year, you will have the best advantage at doing your very, very best. And just note that PSAT is just a practice test for the SAT. You actually do need to take the SAT or the ACT if you're planning on attending a 4-year college after you graduate from high school. And you will actually register at sat.org/register, or just type in sat.org. And you'll just register using the same account that you're establishing through your PSAT when you get those score reports back. There are some additional resources that you'll find on College Board, and it's via My Future, Big Future. You'll see college action plans, search engines for colleges, scholarships, and financial aid, roadmap to careers, and a student search service. These are also available in a different format on your Naviance student account as well, and we'll be going over that in your classrooms at a later date. This just highlighting the different search engines as far as finding colleges or learning how to pay for college, or of course making a plan. College is an investment. And of course it's not an inexpensive investment, but it's such a good investment for students who are looking for careers that require that 2-year or 4-year college option. And now's the time to begin thinking about what it is you want to do or want to study in a way of a career, because it's the career that's the driving force in what type of post-secondary education plan you will need to pursue. Roadmap to careers. There will be videos available on your College Board account that from various leaders who are in specific careers that are of interest to you, so that you can watch those anytime you wish in order to understand what steps they took while in high school and after to get to where they are today. And then finally, the Student Search Service allows you to connect with more than 1,200 colleges, universities, and scholarship programs. And you sign up when you take an assessment in the SAT, for instance, beginning with the PSAT. I hope you found this information helpful. Please don't hesitate to communicate with your school counselor if you have any questions. Again, you'll be taking the PSAT, Nmsqt, on October 10th, and there will be directions as to where your location will be, much like when you take an SOL, where you'll see notices on the wall outside of the cafeteria, main office, and different places in the building alphabetized by last name, noting where your testing location will be on October 10th. Thank you so much. Take care.